Discretion is one of the most important parts of my job as a police officer. I will use that discretion, and I will not enforce useless mask mandates or unlawful vaccine orders. Doing so is discrimination, which I would be fired for if it were any other discriminatory subcategory. Ms. Governor, I think you've forgotten that you were elected by the people, therefore you work for the people. The title governor does not give free rein to force medical decisions upon us. Police officer or not, an oath is permanent. I'll stand the blue line for the people I swore it to. If you're watching this video, I encourage you to look deep down and decide if you're going to fall in line as sheep or if you're going to stand up for the rights that we have for the short time we still have them.
Have a fucking go at this. Yeah. They're fucking doing it. Look at this. That's one way. I just got detoured off the highway. And that's the fucking other. Fucking pisser. Good shit.
Boris wants to jab all 16 and 17-year-olds. But then here we go. Here's the kicker. The government policy is to give older teenagers one jab and then wait to see if there are any safety issues before giving them the second jab. Wait to see if there are any safety issues. Are you having a laugh? I'll just close my eyes and do 100 miles per hour on the M1 and wait to see if there are any safety issues. I'll just wander into Kabul unarmed and wait to see if there are any safety issues. So we're experimenting on kids now. That's essentially what seems to be happening. That's our world, apparently. Our world leaders are complicit in it. Vast swathes of the media seem to be complicit in it. Huge sections of the medical community seem to be complicit in it. And then, how do they really make sure they get maximum uptake? Simple. Remove the need for parental consent, give kids incentives to get the vaccine, and turn them into social pariahs if they don't. In case you thought I was being a bit over the top about the experimenting on kids thing, just check this out. Moderna are looking for children to take part in vaccine trials in America and Australia. So that's literally happening.
You with that diaper on your face, if he farted right now, could you smell it? That's how stupid this is. We're all playing games here with people's lives, and I'm sick of it. I represent all these hardworking guys that couldn't be here today to take off work to put up with this BS that you guys are putting down. And there's hell coming. There's hell coming, and I'm not doing it to threaten anybody. But there's a lot of good guys out there ready to do bad things soon. Watch what's coming. These mandates are against the Nuremberg codes. The first one states voluntary informed consent. Are you a Nazi? What is it? They send my dad off to Vietnam and fight for the country, but you're going to tell him to wear a mask?
Sir,
I appreciate the fact that I can't control myself. There's a lot of other guys that control myself, that can't control themselves.
Talk to me.
That's why they're not here right now.
Narrow somebody.
I have nothing else to say. Do what's right. There's a lot of bad things coming.
That's all the in-person public comment. We do have 11 current Zoom hands raised.
All hell's going to break loose. We've got two organizations called OPSEC and True to Vote. Heather Mullins from Real America's Voice, who has been on the ground for us, broke this story today on my radio show. Basically, what we have is coming video. She's seen the video. It's not been released. There is coming video where there are basically about 240 what I'm going to call ballot traffickers in Georgia. And so what they did is they went around to the drop boxes all over the state, with each of them averaging about 24 drop boxes each. And what they would do is they would go there in the middle of the night, this is all on video, and they would empty backpacks with gloves on full of ballots into these drop boxes. There's 240 different ballot traffickers that they've identified as potential suspects here. Of the 240, they averaged about 23 to 24 drop boxes each. So some did 10, some did 50. Now, this is totally illegal, because the way even Stacey's law, the illegal consent decree, was written is that one person, one vote in the drop box, no harvesting.
This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley.
If you look through this, you're going to see that I put really simple sentences here, okay, so that the layman is going to be able to understand this. And this is how hydroxychloroquine works. It says autophagy is the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells, and there's a link there. And most of these are from medical publications. Okay, so you feel free to go here and check out all the links, and I'll leave a link to this particular post in the description, in the pinned comment. Okay, the next it says coronavirus infection has been demonstrated to induce autophagy. Okay, so the coronavirus is basically making, supposedly it's making the body think that it needs to clean out more damaged cells, right? And then it says radiation almost uniformly promotes autophagy regarding, and I'm not going to say that word, okay, but you know what that is, right? Autophagy is a key catabolic process in T cells, and that regulates cell homeostasis and survival, okay? Now, the next thing here is, what is a T cell? T cell is a type of leukocyte. Now, these are all the references. You can go ahead and check all my references, all right? A T cell is a type of leukocyte, which is a white blood cell, all right? Now, the next line here, it says white blood cells. Cells are cells of the immune system involved in protecting the body against both infectious diseases and foreign invaders. Now, keep that in mind as we read the next line here. It says, coronavirus turns deadly when it turns into the cytokine storm. All right, that is the principal thing that kills people with this coronavirus. It says a cytokine storm is an overimmune system reaction. It can be deadly. So basically what that's doing is the cytokine storm is caused by the coronavirus because it induces autophagy, but in an abnormal way, right? So it's not actually cleaning out damaged cells. It's probably cleaning out, a whole bunch of really good ones, right? So hydroxychloroquine inhibits that autophagy. So if your autophagy is going crazy because you're in this cytokine storm, then the hydroxychloroquine actually inhibits that. And then it says inhibition of autophagy attenuates the cytokine storm, and that means weakens or reduces, for those of you that don't know what that word means, okay? So please go ahead onto my LinkedIn. If you're not already on LinkedIn, it's one of the least censored social media networks out there. I've got something like 8,400 connections there on LinkedIn, so go ahead and send me a connect on LinkedIn. And then it says right here. It says, why do people tell us the world is overpopulated? They want to save us with a vaccine. Think about that.
Those masks don't work, okay? You go to the power plant, radiation. Limerick, radiation. Pure oxygen, pure air. Can't get in. Eyes, goggles, entry points. Eyes, goggles, nose, skin. Yeah, even your little, what are they called? Pores? Yeah. Anything can get in. Anything. Okay? So in OSHA, thanks to OSHA, this is what I have to wear every day when I go to GlaxoSmithKline, pharmaceutical. Okay, viruses. Hey, Doc, what about a virus? Do you wear this suit when you're working on a virus? Because when I go in and they're working on hepatitis, they're working on AIDS, okay, this is where I go in, okay? This is what I subject myself to so I can make a living. This is what I have to wear, okay? And I don't want to wear it every day, but it saves my life, yes. But those masks and the doctor's masks that you're asking my kid to wear, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. It's not a super spreader. What you all should do is stop watching the news, turn the TV off, and become neighbors. Become neighbors again.
What are you seeing for vaccine injuries?
33, just this past week, how about this? 3 fully vaccinated individuals deceased, in clots left and right, DVTs, pulmonary emboli, on blood thinners, and this was ever since they got vaccinated. I had a 30-year-old woman who started bleeding, basically hemorrhaging ever since she got injected, literally within the 48 hours, and this poor woman is a mother of 2. Like I said, 30 years old, and she was fully vaccinated and regrets it deeply. This was a month ago, and she is now intubated in critical condition, fighting for her life, potentially about to leave her children motherless, and of course she regrets 1,000% being injected, and she acknowledges this. So did her physician. So I don't know why the lies continue. I see it every single day. This whole story about 90% unvaccinated cases, no. I can tell you I've been in the front of the lines for the last year and 8 months, or however long it's been, too long, and that is a complete lie. I have seen nothing but vaccinated individuals, unvaccinated as well. But don't believe the lies, don't believe the media. It's all bullshit.
And you work in the ICU, right?
I have worked ICU. I am on a unit that is strictly COVID patients at this point.
So the news media is lying. How about that?
The whole time, the entire time.